Hello everybody, check out these amazing blooms. Today I am at Sunset Valley Orchids here in Vista, California, and we are going to get to do a tour of their entire facility. I am so excited to show you all that they have. This greenhouse right now smells unbelievable. I am surrounded by plants in bloom, so I can't wait to show you what Sunset Valley Orchids has. So with that, let's start the tour. Okay, so I'm very excited that I have Carlos from Sunset Valley Orchids here with me, and he's going to give just a brief introduction to the facility, because I can tell you one thing right now, it is an amazing place. So Carlos, over to you. Where are we right now? Because I've never seen anything like a greenhouse like this.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here, and I'm so glad that you're taking a video for everyone, and sharing this. So where we're at right now, this is actually our Cattleya breeding greenhouse. So all of the plants that you see here are mother plants that we use to create every single hybrid that we have on our website. Right now we are between two aisles. Everything right here on the right hand side of me is going to be all species down this bench. And then over to this side here, this is going to be all of hybrids. So you can see definitely more color. There's a lot more, splash petaled Cattleyas. But everything that we create at Sunset Valley Orchids, these are all the mother plants for all the Cattleyas. So here at Sunset Valley Orchids, we've been here for about 45 years. Every single hybrid that we make is original, and we create everything that comes out of our company. So we have very different breeding lines. We have Cerulean breeding lines, we have spotted Cattleya breeding lines, we also have miniature Cattleyas, compacts. There's so many different breeding lines that we focus on, and this is where it all starts. So these are all the mother plants, and we have a very selective breeding program. So we only breed with the fastest blooming, the best growing plants. So everything that you see here is very high quality, and you can expect all of their babies to also be high quality and to grow fast and to bloom fast. Now this is just a breeding greenhouse. Further down is where all of the new 2024 Cattleyas are that just got released. And you'll see that many of the plants in there are actually in flower, and those plants are just 3.5 years old. But because of our selective breeding lines, they flower quickly and they grow very well. So yeah, this is Sunset Valley Orchids. Everything in this greenhouse is the new 2024 hybrids that we released last Monday. So there's a lot of variety in here. There's a lot of mini Cattleyas. A lot of the crosses are sold out now. Since our release, you'll see a lot of empty spaces in certain areas. But if you go down this aisle, for example, you will find a lot of really cool mini Cattleyas and compact Cattleyas, especially the new what do we call that? Candy flared Cattleyas. So candy flared mini cats is like the new thing.
Okay.
And if you actually walk down this way,
I'd love to.
Candy flared. So I think the first candy flared Cattleya that we really came up with was probably about like 6 years ago, 6-7 years ago. And here's a few of them. So here's Fantasy Circle by Memoria Trudy Marsh. There's also some more right here. You can see that the best ones do have these very nice flares on them.
Oh yeah, nice. Oh my gosh.
And some are more deeply pigmented than others. Even if we go like down this side here, here's some nice hybrid flares. And everything on this side would be a mini cat and a compact Cattleya.
Wow.
This is Angel Eyes by Candy Sparks, and SLC Candy Sparks has proven to be quite a nice a plant to breed with. So this particular cultivar of Candy Sparks is called Gold Sparks. So we have different Candy Sparks. You'll find them all across this greenhouse. So we have Candy Sparks, Gold Sparks, then we have Candy Sparks Dark Red. We have different cultivars, and they ultimately create these really nice splash petaled Cattleyas. Here's another one back here. It's a little bit more of a sunset color.
Nice.
And has a little bit more veining compared to the other one.
Wow.
But just to show you some variety amongst the seedlings themselves, here's another one. It's the same exact hybrid, but this one did not end up with the flares.
Interesting.
And that's just genetics,
Yeah.
So I wanted to showcase this plant right here. Now this is SLC Laszlo Sparks Mini Flare by BLC Love Sound. So the Laszlo Sparks is going to impart the nice flaring, but also really dark, rich color.
Yeah, that's so dark.
Yeah, so that's where the Laszlo Sparks is imparting to this plant. But the Love Sound is really fulfilling the segment, so it's making it rounder, and it's also increasing the flower count too. So as this ages, I theorize that this plant will probably hold about 6 to 7 flowers on one stem.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's going to be attributed to the Love Sound. But, once again, the Laszlo Sparks has that really strong color. And that's where you see that heavy pigmentation. So this is a quite nice thing. This is one of those new breeding lines that, you know, we've done. We also have a lot of cerulea, like the cerulea spotted Cattleyas, which are the blue spotted Cattleyas.
Yeah.
But as we might know, you know, cerulea in the orchid world is not always actually blue. It's more of a lavender color. And then there's also the whole other side of the greenhouse too. And then I'm not sure if you've seen the next greenhouse as well, but that basically has all of our 2025 Cattleyas, so you can kind of see the process of, you know, how everything kind of works. You know, everything we get, we grow from seed, we get it back in flasks, we put those flasks into plug trays, and then, you know, once those plug trays are big enough, we go ahead and put them into the 3-inch pots. But yeah, everything, you know, is kind of like in a conveyor belt almost.
Sure.
So then the next greenhouse that we'll take a look into, you'll see that the plants are smaller, but that's for next year.
Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh, yeah.
These are all the babies.
These are all the babies. Wow, so that is amazing. So these are the ones that'll be available come next year.
Exactly. So next February for 2025, this will be basically all the new Cattleyas.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. And there's even some, I see some in bloom. There's like 1 or 2 here or there. Nice. Look at that. So here you go. A preview of what to expect next year when you're looking for plants. SLC Sacramento Jewel SVO by SLC Chili Sauce Tapatio. Nice. That is amazing. What a place.
Yeah, so, you know, in a year's time, these will be the size of that greenhouse we were just in. And like you mentioned, you know, a lot of these are already blooming and they just got potted up from plugs. So, you know, it's a good sign of vigor, ultimately, for all these new hybrids that are coming up.
Awesome.
Now, this last greenhouse has a private collection that belongs to 2 vendors. One of them's a hobbyist, and then these first 2 benches to the right belong to Peter Lynn of Diamond Orchids.
Oh, okay.
If you get a chance, you're more than welcome to walk through. Now, Peter Lynn's not here, so unfortunately you can't buy plants from him, but he does have his website, diamondorchids.com. He specializes in mini cats, micro Cattleyas, which are like smaller than mini cats, and then he also does a lot of the Japanese Neophenetias or Neophenetias, depending on how you want to pronounce it.
Oh, nice. Okay, I have purchased from Peter. I did. I love my friends at Diamond Orchids, and I picked up some from RUBEN, who I'm guessing this is his collection over here. Yep. So awesome.
Yeah, and you know it's great to you know have them around because it's like they're all just they're like open books, honestly. Like they just, you know, love to share their wealth of knowledge about orchids. So they're great mentors, and you know, they're really good people. And that's the thing about orchid growing. You get exposed to so many like-minded, you know, people that, you know, just want to share their experiences and share their knowledge of orchids, and it's great.
Awesome.
We all feed off each other. It's great.
Well, thank you, Carlos. I appreciate it. I appreciate this tour. We're going to go walk around and see some of the blooms. But like I said, thank you, Carlos and Fred, folks at Sunset Valley Orchids, for letting me, you know, have this little tour and show me what you have coming up and what you have now. You know, these guys are fantastic, and their information I'll link in the bio below. So let's go and check out some of the plants that they have in bloom.
Yeah, and thank you so much for, you know, having me on camera, and, you know, thank you so much for visiting, and I hope that you have a good time. Thank you, guys.
So we're gonna walk around and see some of the blooms, try to pull names as best I can. But like I said, they have a ton of plants in bloom here at Sunset Valley Orchids. This is the private collections, RUBEN's collection, and Peter Lim from Diamond Orchids collection. I'm probably not going to go into that section over there by Diamond Orchids just because, you know, the bench is closed right now and he's not here. So hopefully one day when I come back to California, we can do a tour and highlight some of the plants that they're growing. But this is one plant I did get to meet RUBEN that I wanted to highlight. Check out this Neophenetia hybrid. Look at the flowers. The flowers on this plant are to die for. Here's the name of that hybrid, and I haven't seen any blooms quite like that in the past. So you know, some of these plants, I'll do my best to show the names of the plants here. I'll actually leave my water right here. Hopefully I don't forget it on my way out. But this one right here, like I said, I don't want to go through because it's a private collection and show all the names, but you know, any plants that, you know, the name seems to be out and about, I will highlight. This beautiful Laelia, Ruben was talking to me a little bit about the Laelia breeding that he's doing, and I almost picked this one up, but like I said, these plants, gorgeous. If I could buy every single one that I liked, I would, but I do have limited space, so it makes things a little bit hard. I have to be a bit choosy on what I want to add to my collection right now. It doesn't mean that I won't add it one day. This is a super cool Brassavola cuculata cross with Cattleya simplicity in the pink. And I know the name is deep in the plant, and you can't really see it, but that's the name, and it is a super neat flower. It's one that I did get to add to my collection. Like I said, it is definitely Cattleya season here at Sunset Valley Orchids. I'm sure they have stuff blooming all year round to just add to folks' collections. Look at that. It's got a seed pod growing from that. Beautiful speckling. Oh my gosh, just like gorgeous plants. Here's more of those Laelias that Ruben gets to, or that Ruben's growing and producing hybrids, and they are stunning. I had a really great conversation, great time visiting with Ruben, and I did pick up some plants from him, and he has an amazing selection of orchids and different flowers that are available. So if you visit Sunset Valley Orchids and you know you catch them at the right time, you know you might get lucky. And you know, this place is huge. First off, absolutely massive facility, and let's see if I can get the name of this guy, because I really like this plant. Looks like it's pretty firm in there. Like I said, I don't want to pull any names out that aren't easily accessible, because this is a private collection, and I want to be respectful of that. Check out this stunning flower. Oh my God, that is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if I can grab the name. Oh, I can, nice. Here's the name of this one. SLC Catherine Clarkson, SLC Dendy's Gem, SVO Best. I believe that's that flower there. There we go. Really, really cool. Oh my gosh. Such gorgeous stuff that Ruben has in his collection. And like I said, Sunset Valley Orchids, available by appointment if you want to come visit. I don't need to talk anymore about how amazing these guys are. Carlos, awesome dude. He has helped, you know, show me around and talk me through some of the amazing plants that, you know, they have growing and blooming here. So, you know, wealth of knowledge from Carlos. So this is a really nice plant. This is Patinara Dennis Rosinger Diamond Orchids. So really like I said, I had bought from Diamond Orchids, and really fantastic selection of plants. And if you like your mini Cattleyas, I would definitely consider checking out their website and buying some orchids. Here is a really beautiful flower. Wow, it's amazing because you see plants that I just have never seen before at this place, and wow, just stunning flowers, absolutely amazing. And again, I'm going to try my best to get names, and I'll do a better job when we go into the Sunset Valley Orchids greenhouses and show as many as I can. But again, this is the private collection, so be cognizant of that and respectful of their space. So really gorgeous yellows, and oh my gosh, look at this. Wow, that's awesome. One thing that we didn't have a chance to visit with Carlos is the Path House. They also have a really fantastic selection of Paphiopedilums. And so if that interests you, I am going to stop in there at the end of this video to highlight some of the paths they have blooming over there, because they have a really, really phenomenal selection of paths. And you know me, I love my paths. So here's a really nice flower. Looks like we will be able to get the name on this one, hopefully. Seems to be tied. Oh, I'm sorry, it's tied to the plant. Like I said, I don't want to, if it's not easily accessible, I'm not going to be picking through somebody's personal collection, which is okay. Here's another gorgeous little Cattleya. And check out this guy. Also, the fragrance in these greenhouses, it's just like, I wish I could describe how fragrant these plants are. Like, oh my gosh, the variety of orchids that they have here. Look at the size of that flower. That flower is almost the size of the entire plant. That is too cool. Here's a nice Ingrecum blooming here. Really, really cool. And then, of course, here's Diamond Orchids personal collection. And like I said, I'll save that for another day to highlight their amazing plants. But I have had really good luck purchasing from Peter Lynn at Diamond Orchids. So if you love little mini cats, they're a good place to go. Here's a cute plant here. I'll be able to show the name. Nice blooms. We got a duck underneath. Really, really cool. This is a Sunset Valley Orchids one. And check out that guy. Now, I do want to say that not every plant shown on the video is for sale right now. Like I said, some of these things are from personal collections. Or some of Sunset Valley Orchids breeding stock. So it's always best to contact any of the growers that I show on this channel before you go and visit, to see if they have the plants that you might see on this video for sale, you know, or if it's a hybrid, if they have those hybrids on their way, or you know, available in the near future. So keep that in mind if you're coming in the area. Here's that beautiful yellow flower. And just a great variety of orchids. I love Sunset Valley Orchids because I don't think I've ever been anywhere with the selection of small, compact, and mini Cattleyas that they do have here. There's SL Pink Diamond. That's a super cute flower. And it sparkles in the sun. I don't know if the video is going to pick up on it, but very, very neat. But anyway, yeah, small, compact plants, so easy to grow on a windowsill or in the home. Fred and Carlos and the folks here, Ruben, everyone working at Sunset Valley, very, very knowledgeable staff, you know, always more than happy to help and help you learn. So here's some really cool dendrobium flowers right next to these beauties. And then a couple more compact Cattleyas blooming. I'll highlight this guy. This is a SLC Sacramento Jewel, the SLC Seagulls Apricot. Really, really nice. All right. So now over here, check out some of these huge plants. Holy cow. This one is coming from this plant right over here, that purple flower I just showed you. And then, famous here in California, the Santa Barbara Sunset Showtime. These guys grow tall, as tempting as they can be. I wish I had the space, but they just get a little too big for me. Here's a really gorgeous flower too. Ruben grows a lot of really cute Laelia hybrids, some compact growers, which is really fantastic. Like I said, sometimes those Laelias grow a little big. Look at this flower here. Wow. No shortage of blooms at Sunset Valley. Here's this guy. So if you're in Southern California and you love orchids, definitely pay Sunset Valley a visit. You will not be disappointed. I think this is probably the first full-length tour I've seen, at least, of Sunset Valley Orchids, which I think is great. I'm so excited to be able to bring that to you all and continue to bring, you know, the content that I do to the world. I think it's vitally important to highlight nurseries like this, like I mentioned. Without them, we can't build our collections. You know, we can't gather that knowledge that we do from, you know, from these folks and just learn about orchids and learn how to grow them well and what works in different parts of the country and, you know, what works for you at home. This is a gorgeous flower. And always make sure, if you're taking out the tags, make sure you put the tags right back. Check out that flower. Wow. And these are also some of Ruben's collection. some plants for sale. I picked up one of these guys here, which is a Laelia pumila. Really cool flowers. And of course, you know, great selection of Sophronitis and various orchids mounted if you like mounted orchids as well. All right, we're gonna go into the next greenhouse with all of the newly released Cattleya hybrids available right now. All right, let's head over that way. Now I'm stopping in the greenhouse with the 2025 hybrids that are on their way. Like I said, lots of a sea of green, not much in bloom, but there are some that are currently in bloom that I'll give you a sneak peek. So stay tuned for these hybrids as they are released. Patinara Laszlo's Spark cross Patinara Exotic Sunset. Nice. Oh, so nice. I'm excited. It's exciting to show, highlight some of the plants that are going to be coming your way. Next year from Sunset Valley Orchids. Not too much else down this way that's in bloom. You can see some of the nice little red. Oh my gosh, look at that one. That one over there is gorgeous. So you have to stay tuned. Maybe I'll be back next year to highlight the orchids that they have blooming next year this time. Okay, so now let's go into the house with the orchids that are in bloom this year and available now. Now this one, look at that. That is gorgeous. Holy cow. Let's see if I can get the name. Really nice plants. I'm going to start down this aisle and then I'll move the bench and show you what they have over there, because that's where a majority of their blooming plants are. But this is one that I set aside that I was considering purchasing. I think it's such a cute little plant and so healthy. Here is the name. SL Orpidea Hidden Treasure 4N. Cross SLC Seagull's Apricot Choice Morsel. And that's a really cool flower. Now, you might be wondering how much are these plants? What are we talking? Every plant I am about to show you in this greenhouse here is $16. Isn't that absolutely crazy? $16 for the mini Cattleyas. And then I think they said $23 or $26 for the larger Cattleyas. Looks like these guys just got watered. Check out that flower. This is another one that I was considering adding to my collection. Really, really pretty. Wow. And this guy as well. Look at the size of that bloom. It's the size of the plant. This is the Candy Sparks Candy Stripes Cost with Patinara Martha Clark. Amazing. All right. Some more beautiful Cattleyas here. I'm gonna leave my water bottle right here to show off this guy. Look at that flower. Oh my gosh. I love that. Here's some beautiful yellow cats. These guys smell amazing too. This is the Patinara, a little magician. And they have quite a few of those available over here. So nice. Now look at this guy. Talk about a huge flower. This is that same Candy Sparks. Amazing. Over here, I missed some of these. Highlight more of these. This is Patinara Candy Flare. I really like those. They're so nice. This is that Brassavola, that Adrian Hamilton, which is a Perenniae RUBEN cross with Nodosa. Suzanne Fuchs. All right, keep going down here. We have some plants not quite in bloom right now. There's always new orchids in bloom. Check out that. Oh my lord. That flower is gorgeous. SLC Angel Eyes, SVO. Cattleya Orchid Glade. We have some more. Very pretty orchids. Wow. Just a sea of Cattleya hybrids to add to your collection. Look at that guy. There's another really cool plant. This is there we go. And here's some cute Brassia flowers. They're all flowering right now. Here's the name. Really, really cool. Now, look at this little guy. Isn't that awesome? That's another Angel Eyes by Candy Sparks. I think this is the one that Carlos was showing us. Now I'm going to move the bench over and show you the plants that are in this aisle here. All right, and there is a lot of them. Here's more of those Angel Eyes by Candy Sparks with the flares, which I love the flares. I think the flaring on these guys is so different. Just like an incredible variety, and you know, with these hybrids, they come out different. You know, a variety different plants. BLC, Carolina Orange by BLC. Shin Forge. Little Sun Gold. That's cool. I like that little golden one. That's nice. Now this guy was turned around, but wow. Can't believe I missed that one. Now that one is amazing. I might need to take that one home with me. If I can. It looks like he's grown into some of the other plants, but LC Fire Gem is that one. I'm gonna come back for that, I think. We'll see. I have a lot of plants to buy. Here's a really dark red. Let's see if I can find a loose tag. There you go. And some more. You can see the variety. Here's Paradise Rose, My Valentine, crossed with SLC Virginia Dickey Diamond Orchids. And more cute compact flowers. And look at the variety. Just a sea of Cattleyas. This is SLC Cosmic Delight. Cosmic Delight, Cosmic Sparks, crossed with SLC Mem Trudy Marsh Sunflower. So you can see the variety of flowers, and you get to pick which one speaks to you. I can't reach that flower, but I think it's just beautiful. And now over here we have some more reds. Very nice. Pontanara Legendary SVO cross Loud 9 SVO. Nice big flowers. And here's more stunning plants with flares. And check out that guy. How different. Now this is a cute little orange one with some nice flaring on the edges. Pontanara Marks Valentine. And I have one of those. I think that's a Marks Valentine. Let's see. Yep, that is a Marks Valentine. And then some more. You know, nice purple, like star-like flowers. This is Sacramento Jewel, crossed with Loretta Remen SVO. And here's some cute little minis. Look at this guy. I almost missed this guy. How perfect. Isn't that cute? Same type of flower. They have like more orange or apricot colored ones. So beautiful. Now these guys aren't in bloom, but this is Cattleya Schilleriana SVO. Schilleriana Afri, SMJOGA. Look at this flower. Isn't that gorgeous? Pontanara. Nice, really, really nice. We got some more reds over here. This is that plant there. And now over there they have some really cute, looks like Cattleya type Cattleyas. Maybe Lalias. Can't seem to reach those, but they are really, really pretty. I'm a sucker for good Cattleya cat. Now check this guy out. And that's that same Paradise Rose with Loud 9. Okay. So let's go to the larger Cattleyas. We'll stop and show these guys first. And check out this, not for sale, but beautiful plant. Huge Cattleya. Cattleya trianae. We keep going down here. Some more compact Cattleyas in bloom. Angel Eyes SVO cross Virginia Dickey. Look at that flower. Just perfect. That's another Angel Eyes with Virginia Dickey, which is what these hybrids look like. Over here, they have some more stunning plants. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Those are so nice. Now, if you live in Southern California, you should go to the Santa Barbara Orchid Show coming up. Hopefully this video will be out before that. If not, I'm sure Sunset Valley Orchids has more shows on the way. So I encourage you all to take a peek and see when they're gonna be showing near you. Now look at this sea of purple Cattleyas. Oh my god, so many. Isn't that crazy? Now these are cute. These are the Sophronitis cernua, which I have in my collection. This is the SVO, crossed with Tokyo Round. So I think these are the smaller, more round flowers on the Sophronitis. Here's another flower of that. Really, really nice. Awesome selection of plants. You can see they have a great variety of orchids. All right, so let's go into the house where their breeders are, which you saw when we first started the tour. I'll show some of the flowers there close up. Okay, so now we're back in the breeding house, where they have a lot of the breeders that they use to produce some of the plants that you saw in the house before this. And I'll do my best to show names, but just like at the beginning, this is a lot lot of their private collection. And that is this Cattleya here. Cattleya Fire Gem Hot Splash. There's an AMAOS. Here's a beautiful flower too. Check out that. You'll see a lot of seed pods. Some of their new breeding coming down the line. This is LC Cherokee Star. And look at these. Oh, such amazing breeding stock. No wonder they produce such gorgeous, gorgeous hybrids from here. It all starts with having good parents, like Carlos said. In this greenhouse, which I'll show you here, look at all the blooms everywhere, flowers. And I mean everywhere. Alright, so here's a stunning plant. This is an LCN something, I'm not exactly sure. But like I said, I don't want to pull all the tags, but I will show you the flowers. Look at that, oh my gosh. Such a nice plant. Wow, and this one I love too. Look at all the flowers. Cattleya. Let's see. Jersey Speckle Rainbow, I think is the name. Here, zoom in. And that's for that beauty. Here's a nice Cerulean. Some beautiful yellow. That Cerulean one smells unbelievable though. So many beautiful flowers. Do my best to highlight as many as I can in here. Amazing selection of plants. Check out this guy. Nice speckles. Like I said, a lot of these plants out there, I'd say all these plants are their breeding stock. Species that some species that they're blooming with, like Carlos walked us through and highlighted, to produce the amazing plants you can buy today. My gosh, so gorgeous, all the blooms. And again, if you have any questions on any of these plants, if you want their name, I'd encourage you to take a screenshot of the video if you want, and send it to the folks at Sunset Valley Orchids. I'm sure that they can identify the plant for you, or find hybrids that may use that specific plant that you like. Almost passed by this guy. Check out that flower. Wow. So healthy. It smells like so fresh and so clean in here. Just incredible, incredible flower fragrances, all different kinds. It's overwhelming how many different fragrances you're getting. Really, really gorgeous flowers. Look at the deep red on this. Give you a better view. I know we highlighted this in the first tour, or the first part of this tour with Carlos. Yeah, wow. So many stunning flowers in here. And there's no way I'm going to be able to show you all of them, but I will take my time and show you as many as I can. Look at this Cattleya. Wow. These two together. Two different plants, making just the most perfect bouquet. And look at this right here. You can see all the different flowers down the line. Nice deep red and orange. And these beautiful flowers. And these are different. I've never seen flowers like this before. It's coming from this Ron Amiani SVO. I don't know. Let's see if I can get the name kind of through. No, not very well. Sorry, you guys. Here's a cute little mini. And I even have some humongous Cymbidium orchids outside of this greenhouse here. Really nice. Oh my gosh. Wow. The flowers they have here is just absolutely incredible. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, thanks for watching. I'm Bryan. This is Orchids by Bryan, a YouTube channel dedicated to bringing you tours of the nation's leading orchid nurseries. And if you like what you see and you enjoy watching my videos, I hope you consider liking, commenting what you like best, what you want me to improve, and subscribing. It means the world to me. And I'm so grateful to have almost 1,000 subscribers, if not already 1,000 subscribers when this comes out, because I'm so close, which is just wild for starting in November and now having this many subscribers and fans and folks and meeting people at orchid shows has been like so wild and unexpected. Here's another cool little seed pod. It is just like so fun to meet you folks and highlight all of the gorgeous plants that people have, the shows we have in the East Coast, and now taking the channel on the road, highlighting a lot of the orchid nurseries that we buy from online and that we visit or that we've dreamt of seeing. I am grateful to have this opportunity to bring these places to you. So, thanks for joining me on this wild and crazy ride. This is my favorite plant, I think, in here, that Walkeriana, because the fragrance is overpowering. it would smell up, you know, I brought it home on my plane, I smelled the whole airplane. So, really nice. Really, really, really nice. There's another gorgeous flower here. And then some more of those minis that they're saving for growing. So now I'm going to come down this aisle and push this back to get to the next aisle of plants. To highlight. I want to thank again the folks at Sunset Valley Orchids for letting me film this tour, for supporting my work too, and being able to bring the orchid nurseries of the United States to you. Such different flowers in here. It's really cool to see the future breeding. And here's a plant. Not quite open yet, but I bet it's going to be beautiful. Look at this guy. Oh my word. Wow. That is just gorgeous. And then this is right behind it. And a nice compact grower too, which is great. Just taking in the smells. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. So many blooms. We have a lot of these little orange ones. Here's that Amethysta glossa that Carlos was talking about. And that is one monster plant. What a humongous specimen. And these are so delicate with their little speckles. It's like I'm in the jungle. Here's a nice deep red Cattleya. Right over to a delicate white Cattleya walkeriana. Look at this guy. All right. And then this classic Rene Marquis. Okay. Well, folks, this is the last of this greenhouse, or of this, where their growers are. And maybe I saved the best for last. And you be the judge. Wow, nice. Nice flowers over here. The Paphiopedilums that we saw earlier. Check out these yellows. Wow. Really, really nice. Look at this explosion of color. This whole greenhouse is an explosion of color. Well, I hope you all are enjoying this tour of Sunset Valley Orchids here in sunny California. There's a nice Cattleya anceps. And then those epicallias you were looking at. Really nice. Nice. White Cattleya anceps. Right below, beautiful. Big white with a purple lip. Really, really gorgeous flowers. Get more flowers. Gotta move those. Smell amazing, by the way. And now check out this guy. Wow. I love Cattleyas. They are so gorgeous, so colorful. Especially this guy. And this guy. Let's see if I can get the name of this. Yeah. And that's this guy down here. And then for this huge purple and white guy. Nice. Wow. And then of course, can't miss these guys. I spotted them when I walked in the building. I was like, what are those? Look at the size of this flower. So beautiful. So nice. All right, everyone. That's going to conclude this greenhouse. So now we are going to go over to the next one. And now last but not least is the Path House here at Sunset Valley Orchids. Look at these. Stunning multifloral paths. This is Path Harold Kwapowitz. Gigantea. What a huge flower. There's not a ton in bloom right now, but these guys are. And these are just gorgeous. Look at that. This is Paphiopedilum. And isn't that fantastic. Oh my gosh, I love that flower. And then this is another stunning Paph. This is Paphiopedilum SVO. Here's another cute Paph. I love the huge pouches on these guys. And they have quite a bit in bud, things on the way. Here's another cute little guy. Look at him. Really, really cool. This is Wasner butterfly. At least I believe it is. I'm not sure. Actually, it might not be. I'm sorry. Seems like the tag might be broken. Yeah, this is Joyce Hasegawa. Sorry, Joyce Hasegawa. I was looking at the wrong path. We have more really beautiful plants here. Check out these macranthums. Wow. Those are so pretty. And they have the speckles inside the pouch. This is, let's see, yeah, Paphiopedilum. And they have so many beautiful Paphs in here. I'm such a sucker for a good Paphiopedilum. Here's another macranthum. Must be macranthum season this time of year. Looks like there's a this guy's just about opening. I know it's getting kind of dark out here. Now look at these. Wow. Really fantastic Paphs. And this cute little guy. Really nice. This Paph is really in there. I can't seem to get the name out right now. But what a flower. This is one of my favorites when I walked in here earlier. This is, I can't get the name out here. I'll show you this guy right now though. Let's see. Emma Decker. Paph Emma Decker. And check out this flower. Wow. They have some gorgeous Paphiopedilums in here. Look at that guy. Oh, all of them so gorgeous. And then this is a Paph Rothschildianum cross Sib. Some more macranthum. And then, of course, a really cool selection of bulldog paphs, or complex paphs. But this guy isn't a bulldog paph, but it is cool. And this is a Fahrinianum, Paphiopedilum. Isn't that pretty? And all the bulldog paphs blooming so well. If I had the space, I'd definitely have one of these in my collection. But they're a little bit too big. And these are gorgeous. This is Venustum SVO. And then I love this one. Check out the flower on this guy. So cool. They're like little cartoon characters, the paphs. And I can't forget these two over here either. Nice. Really, really nice. Now they have a couple Mazda Valleys, to my surprise, growing in here. Not common to see Mazdas, but they seem to be blooming some really good one. This is Copper Angel, this guy right here. And then here's a stunning flower on the Mazda Valleya. Now, we do have this little paph. Can't reach the name from here, but so cool. Not many more flowers over on this end, but I do see some on the other side, like that guy. Really, really nice selection of paphs. So if you like paphs, definitely check out Sunset Valley Orchids. They have a really special collection. All right, well, that's gonna conclude my tour of Sunset Valley Orchids. I am so appreciative of the folks here for letting me visit the greenhouse. If you have a chance, if you're in Southern California, stop by. It is remarkable. You will not regret the visit. So with that, I'm going to conclude the tour. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. I'm Bryan from Orchids by Bryan. Goodbye.